It is the day of the Greenvale Annual Junior Wrestling Amateur Semifinals, ages 10 to 14, and it is the last day of Pob's innocence. He's facing Tiny Tinky, a local hero boy himself, a scholar, a poet, a dancer, a friend, a son, a brother. On this day, his little tiny hero boy heart beat for its final time. Locals would go on to call this day 9/11 for tiny heroes. The setting, Greenvale. You've got Pob, me, younger, not me, not me, not me, Poob, Pob. But he's got bigger hair back then. Awesome, tortured, twisted from parental dread and pressure to break the goblin code. You know the guy. Bob. This is Pob's
what's the goblin code?
I forgot. There's the old beliefs, such as Bob subscribes to. He's a ruthless. He's driven by money and greed. Also a glutton, just to add in another sin. Doesn't subscribe to the Goblin Code. Believes in the Bob Goblin Code. To each their own and bang who you please. Wears a gold heirloom chain made from mud diamonds. Stepfather of Pob Goblin. Adopted him to use his superior size and strength in the ring. Washed up legend of the sport. Played the role of the villain on and off the ring. Been involved in multiple wrestling related deaths and cover-ups. Was permanently injured fighting his rival 25 years ago. Still bitter about this loss. Neck snapped. Yeah, I think he probably broke all of his fingers on both hands. He's still better about this loss. Adopted Pob shortly after the loss of, all his fingers got broken, and he lives vicariously through him. Pushes him to fight like he did, much to Pob's chagrin. He really is trying to push him to break the Goblin Code because he knows he'd have the ultimate wrestling weapon if he could convince Pob to go against his nature. He's around 4 feet tall, pretty big for a goblin.
Okay.
Goblin.
If he's 4 feet tall and he's over the ropes, that's a small ass arena.
No, that picture is like, it's Pob's memory of it. Like, he serves as a much bigger force in his memory.
Pob is also like fucking 6'5".
Pob is
6'5", pounds or something.
Like, he is heavily, tortured by these two that are like half his size, but to him, they're much greater. Big. Like, in this memory, it's okay if like Bob is actually like 7 feet tall, Like, that's how he comes off. Same with Goblin. He's probably like 6'8", memory-wise, but he's really 3'4". Anyway, Goblin, the step-gobber of Bob. Small, meek, evil, kind of cool or whatever. Gets laid all the time, has loud sex, and it drives Bob crazy. Everyone thinks he's so hot and funny. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. Bob. Licks his dagger like a psycho when he wants to look intimidating. Constantly bullies Bob since he's the older brother. Makes him eat bird shit and gives him nipple twisters. Bob is deeply afraid of him. Deep down, he wants to be like Bob. He doesn't want to be like Bob. But he fears it's too late. He's already 14 years old. That's 16 in goblin years. He has dreams to become a veterinarian. This is a little out of left field, but, I'm trying to really capture a whole person.
Give him more detail, more depth.
Yeah, Brian, keep this in mind. He wants to be a veterinarian. He feeds Bob bird shit to examine stool samples secretly. Because, of course, Bob would never let him be something like a veterinarian. He wants him to be a wrestler. He's about 3'4".
It's like average height, right?
Yeah.
Kind of a little, almost tall.
Yeah, maybe he's a little tall for a guy. He's like, young,
he's
though.
Like 6 foot.
Yeah,
human.
He's 14. He's tiny. Or he's young. Tiny Tinky.
Well, we don't know your mom.
Saved a drowning child during a flood when he was only 8 years old. He's now 13. 3 years Pob's senior, but a fourth his size. He does wrestling to improve his stamina for his dancing. Real Billy Elliot type and a real hero. He feels great pressure because of the saving he did when he was younger. Feels like he peaked when he was only 8. His darkest secret, he hesitated when he tried to save the child. But, he still saved him. He just holds himself to an incredible standard. The local elders see the future of goblin kind in his eyes. They say he was touched by the great goblin itself. He admires Bob, but fears he's becoming influenced by Bob. Going into this match, he's thinking it's going to be a regular, friendly, junior division amateur wrestling ages 10 to 14 semifinals. When he whistles, forest creatures come to his aid and make him close. A mere 2'9", but has the courage and heart of a giant. Let's start it. Let's start and scene. It probably the whole thing will take place over the day, ending in the ring. Like I said, starting in Bob's home. It's gonna be Bob, Sam's character. You know, you're doing some vile stuff. You give me a pep talk, but you want me to break the Goblin Code, and you want me to break Tiny Tinky. You want him to go down because you heard there's a talent scout for the pro leagues going to be watching this match. And if I win big here in a big way, if I got a lot of pizzazz, I might make it. Okay. Bryan, you make me eat bird shit.
Dunk, 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 dunk. I'm walking down the stairs that is above your fucking head, and I make sure to stomp on the stairs real hard so dust and spiders fall on you and into your fucking Jerry curls. Yeah.
Oh, my Jerry curls.
I do that annoying bad parent thing where first I open the door and then I knock on it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I bust in and I look at you and we make eye contact and I go, dunk, 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 dunk.
And the room's so small when you open the door, it hits me in the throat.
I'm like, I want you to fucking kill this little kid, Pop. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Oh, my shins, I need those for my wrestling.
I kicked the door open. Yeah, stand up when I'm talking to you. Pop, stand up straight.
Attention.
Short. I can't.
Yeah, you're like hunched over, and I'm shorter than you. So what I do is I grab your collar and then do a one-arm pull-up, so we're fucking face to face.
And my feet stand. It's so tiny in here.
My feet are dangling 3.5 feet off the ground.
He's kicking.
Yeah, we're just face to face. You listen to me, motherfucker. You're gonna go into that tournament and you're gonna fucking kill your opponent. You're gonna massacre him. You're gonna draw and quarter him in front of everybody so you show that talent scout that ain't nobody better than Bob's son, Bob.
But it's Tiny Tinky. He's a local hero. He's a hero boy. Don't you remember when he saved that little boy from the river?
Everybody likes a villain. And I need you. He's the perfect person to massacre.
But
fall of a hero.
But my heroism. What about that?
This is not your real life. This is your persona, your wrestling persona.
Oh, what's that?
It's very complicated, but you have your real life, your Pob life, where you have your code and everything. But in the ring, nobody likes a fucking fighter with a code.
Oh, so it's like pretends?
It's like pretend.
It's like a joke?
It's like a joke. And Tiny Tinky, he's in on it. I've already told him, you're going to lose this fight. You're going to get destroyed.
Oh.
And Pob is going to be the hero that everybody needs.
Me? A big life hero?
Big life hero.
Tiny
Tinky? Tiny Tinky. Tinkus said that he would be honored. He's the true hero. He's willing to sacrifice a little bit of himself to make you look that great for your future wrestling career so that you may one day shine just a little bit as much as I shined 25 years ago before my horrible accident in the ring.
We're not allowed to talk about that accident in this house, but...
What accident?
I think you're losing.
You said I ain't as strong as I used to be. As I'm still doing a one-arm pull-up to your fucking face.
You're the strongest goblin in the world. You're stronger than the Great Goblin.
All right, yeah, and I give you a little kiss. And I say, carry me into the kitchen. My arms are sore now.
Okay, and then I hold you. I turn you around, and I hold you in the formation that future me would then hold Baby Duke in. And I carry you out, and I say, okay.
Okay, Bryan, I'm not sure if you noticed. If you read the goddamn brochure, but our little boy, he's a town hero. He's a town hero, but he's fighting that goddamn freak, that Hobgoblin
monster, that walking abomination.
What the fuck is up with that kid? He doesn't fit in a single goddamn tunnel down here. We keep having to extend the tunnels to get his fat ass up and down through this place.
Oh, Hobgoblin likes me.
It's horrific. Our son's gonna get fucking obliterated. He's gonna get fucking obliterated
to smithereens.
You know what's even worse? His fucking stupid dad came down here trying to intimidate me. He said, your boy better fall in the 3rd round. And I said to him, your child is 8-9 times as heavy as my little boy. He better not get fucking manslaughtered. It's just a goddamn tournament. It's a fucking kids tournament.
It's a kids tournament.
They're giving out participation trophies at the end of it. This has nothing. This shouldn't be a life or death thing.
The dude, he's so cracked out of his head. He thought there was a talent scout. What the fuck is he talking about?
He's talking about
like
goddamn
Pee Wee leagues.
Yeah, Greenville Olympic Scouts are gonna be there.
It's just parents. It's just the parents of these fucking kids.
Anyways. Yeah, let's go in there. Let's go in there, hype them up and everything, and just make sure. Yeah.
Tinky.
Ding, 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 ding.
Little tinksters.
Tiny Tinky.
Tiny little Tinksty. Hello.
Can we come in?
Made you a breakfast spread for your big day, your semi-final day.
Parents who I love and adore.
Click. We open and we go.
Oh, we don't open the door. We don't open the door.
No, we
first.
just knock. No, we knock.
Okay.
We respect the wishes.
You beating off, son?
Yeah, I hope you weren't masturbating, but that's healthy and okay if you were.
You need to jerk off. I mean, we got fleshlights right there in the fridge.
Sanitized.
Don't before a big match, guys.
Got to keep your legs strong. That's my boy right there.
Yeah.
Thinking it doesn't matter if you win or lose.
All right, I couldn't.
But that you show your bravery. Like you saved that child.
Nothing to be.
You saved that child. You didn't even hesitate. You saved them. You didn't even care.
Give me 1 second.
You're so selfless.
Mama Bryan, it's hard for me to talk about that. I could have done so much more. And today I just want to focus on my match with Pob, who again, I respect with every fiber of my being. He may be bigger than me, but I match him in spirit, and I'm confident that I have what it takes today.
Oh,
he
well,
really
hey.
is a worthy,
God bless you.
Just opponent and all,
Hey, Tiny, you know what? Why don't you get a spoonful of this breakfast Mom gave you? And I'm going to talk to your mom over here for a second while you start tucking that away into your tummy. Bryan, can I talk to you over here in the corner?
Just rest assured, guys, it's wrestling, and no matter what
Go ahead and eat your
happens,
breakfast, honey. You need to save your energy.
I'll live to see another day.
This kid's he's in fucking denial, dude. This kid's going to get snapped in half.
Oh,
right,
he's going to die.
It's unabashed confidence. Unabashed confidence. It's insane. Like, I get it. So what? He dragged a kid out of a puddle a couple years ago. All of a sudden, he's a fucking hero. He thinks he can fight a guy that's 8 feet tall. Are you kidding me? This kid's a freak. I'm gonna be honest.
The guy had a life vest on. He was never in danger. I don't know where this even came from.
I feel like he might have.
It was a bathtub. I think that was what I heard.
He might have made it up. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I say we just make sure to get a photo before the fight so that we have one last memory of us
of Tiny Tinker and
Tiny Tinky.
Intact, I think.
I don't think life could get any better, Mom, Dad.
Hey, son. Don't forget, your mom got you 3 different types of maple syrup, depending on what you want. Aunt Jemima,
Aunt Jemima with butter, Aunt Jemima without sugar.
What syrup do you think Pob would use?
You don't
Aunt
love
Jemima
me that
with butter,
much.
I
You
think.
just respect me. Going back, Tinky.
Pick whatever syrup Bob would tell him to.
Yeah,
Bob said to eat Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, well, I want what the real Pob wants, not what Bob wants.
It's weird that you have that much insight into the inner machinations of that family and their different power struggles. Pretty insightful for a fucking 8-year-old or whatever.
What do you admire most about Pob, other than the fact that he's a freak? He's so tall.
Most people say I have the maturity of almost a 14-year-old, and I'm actually 13.
That's the age of
Bryan, shut up!
Bob.
Hey, you know what, Tiger? You sit there and eat that delicious breakfast. Does it taste good? You want some OJ or milk to wash that down? Here you go. Give him a little bit of that. Check this out. Me and your mom stayed up all night making you a brand new wrestling uniform just for this fight. We pull it out, and it's got silver sequins on it.
This one. Look at that.
It's got a cape. It's got a lightning bolt across the chest or whatever. No, wait. That's a very humanish type thing that we aspire to be. It's got a dirt shovel on the chest. One of the coolest things for goblins. Maybe
it's just the word Tinker really small because it's Tiny Tinker. It's actually very clever. No one actually can see that.
It's got patches that look like boulders stitched over each ass cheek.
It's got a neon. It's got a neon
I don't know what to say. This is enormous, and it doesn't fit at all.
Press that button right there. Press that button right on the shoulder. Look what that does.
It tightens on you.
Yeah, it makes it tight. Your nipples now poke out.
Yeah,
and you can see your dick print. You can see every inch of it.
How that works, but that's incredible.
And now a quick cut.
That's the shit that Batman
Brian,
uses.
shut up.
What? Okay. All right.
I'm the DM. Shut up. And now a quick cut to while they're like, here you go. We made you this little thing. Pob is getting armored up in like a fucking medieval, like he's going to war. And this is the prototype like that I made for Pob when I first ever drew him. I'm getting these like metal, like golden pauldrons put on. Yeah. There's nothing on my arms, but I put my arms. I'm cocking my arms. That's how cool I am. And I'm getting massaged by little goblin babes down my body. They're getting me mentally ready. And then they cape me, Pob and what's his name, Gobble. And you guys are just like equipping me with this dark, heavy ass shit and like whispering like little deceitful.
I'm busy doing. I'm doing his makeup. I'm making him a little more green.
Ears. Yeah, and then they put down this. They lower. They're cranking something for some reason in my helmet.
And then we bird shit as well.
Lower the visage down.
It's kind of like a Darth Vader.
Bring it down.
It's like I'm in my Darth Vader orb, and they're like there's steam rolling out somehow. Yeah. They're pumping coal and shit into this, and there's someone just hitting a hammer against metal. Okay, now you can cut back to Tiny Dinky's getting his like cloth.
Oh no. Also, it's the exact opposite pep talk. It's us just fucking.
You're nothing. If you lose,
when that mask goes on, you're no longer Pob. You're a fucking murdering machine. You're gonna go in there and you're gonna kill him. You're gonna tear him to pieces.
You're my dog of war.
He's just gonna be a little green stain on that goddamn ring.
Calm, my dog of war. I'll let you loose soon. And then it cuts back to Tiny Tim, and it's us putting on your little cape, and we go, oh my God, you look just so majestic. Are you an angel or are you a fighter? It doesn't really matter because you're a winner to us. Each of us come in and do little cheek kisses at the same time.
And I'm Average Eric. I'm your brother, and I'm gonna give you a kiss.
Do my best. It's all I can do. Heck.
Oh, are you the older brother?
I'm gonna give you a kiss. I'm Average Eric. Let me talk. I'm the older brother.
Okay.
Oh man,
you're beautiful. I love you guys so much.
And I love you too, Sam. You're the best dad ever. And this is a testament of our family strengths.
Hey, I just want to say I did good by naming you after me. You know what I'm saying? Like apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Not that I don't appreciate you, Tinky Tink or whatever we named you. Jesus Christ, that was during our hippie phase. I'm really sorry about that name. Tinky. I mean, I love you guys equally, but we really fucked up with your name for some reason.
Okay, now we can do a cut smash into a dolly zoom into a camera flip into a bird's eye view of the ring. And, you hear goblin jazz, you hear goblin drums, things are getting a little lively. People are selling, I don't know, Rat on a Stick and Mudburger and other fantasy popcorn, Apple Jacks. I don't know what Apple Jacks really even are, so I'm sure those are there. Animal crackers, but they're all the funny, cool hybrid animals. And, here's a slight visual aid, even though it doesn't really look like this at all. But you can see this.
Just a slug with horse legs.
Yeah, that is awful. Bob's probably doing like gambling, like bookie shit. Like he's getting money from people. He's going around a little bit, like.
Wait, who is Bob?
Yeah,
Bob. He's a bookie. Well, he said fall in the third, right?
I'm gonna be. So now this next, it's gonna be fall in the third. We're not gonna go through the whole fight because it's. Okay, we'll get to it, but basically now we're in the pregame. It's about to ring. I'm in the corner. You're massaging my shoulders. Yeah. And you're talking to me. Give me a little pep talk. Give me a little.
Okay. Yeah.
You're in the corner.
Yeah, I'm like behind you, massaging your shoulders. My mouth is right in your fucking ear. And I go, hey, look at him. Look at him.
He's tiny, all right.
He's sitting on that stool over there. His legs aren't even touching the fucking ground.
Yeah,
all right. I feel like we should make smaller stools for our people, but yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Mine's custom made.
What I want you to do is I want you to pick up, with one hand, you pick up his legs. And with the other hand, you pick up his arms.
Christ.
And then you snap, you tear him in half like you're tearing a fucking baguette in half.
I'm not gonna. Oh.
The Talent Scout. There's
shh. Which one's the Talent Scout?
He's
I look out at the crowd. It's just a bunch
go like
of goblins.
this. They all look he's that green fella right over there. Oh my
god, that one.
The green one with the pointy ears.
I point with my fingers on either side of your fucking head.
Wait, I know everyone in this village. I'm pretty sure that. Okay,
it's the one guy that you don't know.
Oh, I kind of don't recognize that guy.
Look for everybody you know, and then look for the one guy you don't know.
Oh my god, there he is! I see him.
It's the Talent Scout.
Oh my god, from the big.
He hears you, and he just like. Let me tell you something.
To reach
Let me go back to massaging your shoulders for a second.
I like that. You're touching me.
Yeah.
And it's almost like it's like a hug on my shoulders.
Get comfortable.
Let me tell you something. I never told you this. I know I've been a little bit rough on you.
You know I lost all these years to his dad?
No. I've always respected you. You have the ability, you have the skill, and you have the talent.
And I got a gumption.
And you got all of it from me. Okay.
It's
genetics. Me that makes you good. Without me, you're just a big freak, a big green freak that can't even get down to the goddamn mall we built downstairs. Because you're too big to
down there.
Yeah, you can't fit in the tunnels. You big fucking bitch.
Oh, I'm a little claustrophobic.
They never expected anyone to be taller than 5 foot, so that's like a high ceiling over here.
Oh man!
You ever notice that you're the only one that has to get spelunking gear to go down to the goddamn Dillards we have down there?
I know. I noticed most of the time I'm the only one in the upworld during the day. I just like hanging out up here, you know.
I feel like I belong.
It gives me home court advantage a little though. This guy's gonna be squinting a little during it.
I'm putting baby oil on you so you're hard to grab onto.
Yeah, so punches fucking slip and shit. Like when they put Vaseline on a boxer's face.
I'm rubbing in between your abs with my fingers.
Oh, wow. I've got my 10-year-old six-pack. Is this normal?
The 10-year-old six-pack?
You don't normally do this before my matches.
I normally don't, but this is a big one because remember, this Tinky Tim or whatever?
He's built like he's 16.
Yeah, Tiny Tinky.
Tiny Tinky. He's got the hearts of the people behind him.
He's a lot older than me. He's 13.
And you need
cards.
You need to get the heart from the people.
You don't hold back.
Well, Papa,
he's older than you.
They say he's been touched by the great goblin himself. How am I supposed to beat that kind of power?
I ain't never touched that fucking kid. All right? I ain't never touched that fucking kid. I'm the great goblin that you need to worry about. And you're from my loins, okay? So you get out there and you fucking smash that little bitch and show these people what a real hero is.
Crush him like a little bug.
Crush him.
But my true strengths are in the mystic arts.
Make him a little tiny green stain on the board.
You're not allowed to use magic in the match. What am I going to have to rely on?
Eat some.
These aren't for fighting. These are for loving. No. I'm having a real hard time. Most of this I'm just saying in my head because I wouldn't dare speak back against you. My head, I'm like,
so the whole time you're just going like this?
Yeah, I'm going.
Just nodding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
But in my head, I'm having a battle of epic proportions. I'm talking lightning and thunder, and there's maybe an ocean. Maybe. It's all colliding, and I get flashes of the Great Goblin crawling at incredible speed. And it's going, and I'm just like, oh, man, I think I'm going to, and I throw up off the mat, but I'm just going to, because it's Brian, I'm going to throw up right into Gobbledy Goblin, just kind of on his chest.
Oh,
man, I'm so sorry, Gobble. Now you have to feed me bird shit. This isn't a fantasy of mine, but Brian, it would be in character.
Yeah, you really want me to feed bird shit?
I grab Bob by the neck. I say, do you know how much I fucking paid for that food? Gobbly, feed him something. Put something in his belly.
Drink this. Drink this little shot glass.
Pour it in there. I got his fucking mouth open.
Good stuff.
What the
hell is that? You're supposed to be giving him protein. What is that? What'd you pour in his mouth?
It's protein. It's I swear to God.
Is it like some sort of pre-workout?
Yeah, it's the good stuff.
Close your mouth
and then concentrated protein.
I do this. Where I fucking...
He's a fucking cat. Or a dog trying to swallow it. It's fine. Now shit in this cup too while you're at it, by the way. Just shit in the cup.
I got mad bird disease. What's happening to me?
wait. You're huge. You're sitting in this chair, right? I'm gonna
you
stand.
have to sit on my lap.
I'm
gonna
gonna
stand.
You're gonna be on my shoulders, dude. You can be on my shoulders.
No, I want to stand 1 foot on each of your knees, and then I'm just eye to eye with you. So you're like sitting in a chair, and then I'm just standing on your knees. And I'm just the difference in height, so that we're just eye to eye. I put my hands on your shoulders.
And then you open mouth kiss them.
Yeah, and I go, son. And as I'm talking, you see little wisps of smoke leave my mouth.
Your breath's stinky. What is that, Daddy? Your breath's stinky. What's happening?
Son, I've never told you this, but you have my potential in your freak of a body.
I will never even be a fraction of your potential father. Father.
Fodder.
Fuck.
I know that, but you can build on what I've created. You can build on my legacy, and I've always believed in you. Now, when I go to kiss you on your lips and tell you I love you, I want you to inhale. And I'm not talking like just your mouth. I'm talking like into your lungs. Like
Really?
Breathe with your chest.
Wait, are you sending love?
Get some real
into
good,
me?
Dad.
I love you, son.
Really give it to him.
This is how goblins kiss. You always inhale.
What's happening?
Slip in some tongue.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And I say, there is a 1 in 4 chance you either have an insane erection and you're about to fight a little man right now, or that should have given you.
Look down. I'm fucking rock hard. This could happen to you. This is
Or you could get an incredible
goblin cast.
bloodlust.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Just make me more proud. You proud of me, Dad?
Yes.
Son, I'm hard as a rock right now. How about you?
Oh, I don't have anything. No activation downstairs.
Then go get him, Tiger. Go get him.
But then I hold up a crude drawing of Tinky Tiny.
His name's Tiny Tinky.
Yeah.
It's
His
fucking
name's Tiny Tinky.
Tinkly
I
Winkly.
say.
It's Tiny Tinky.
I grab
Tiny
you by
Tinky.
the collar.
It's
Oh my
Tiny
God,
Tinky.
he's so
He's
angry.
a goddamn hero.
He's a local hero boy.
And
And then Bob
but
actually shits himself for a second.
No,
Like, he's
I
actually
barely
there's real
saved
fear
that
in there.
kid.
I have a really good hand drawn. It looks almost photorealistic because
Impressive drawing. Do you secretly draw?
after I broke my fingers in that horrible accident, it took a long time. I was like a stroke victim trying to learn how to rewrite, and I've learned how to draw with my toes instead of my hands.
Oh my God, this
like
is
one
remarkable.
Yeah.
But
This is
also,
Mike
you said
Magnum
your
Opus.
legs don't work. Wait, no, they do work. I just like to carry you around.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to walk on the things that I can draw with.
Dexterous.
That's true. Yeah, they're
That's
your
true,
hands now.
yeah.
It's like walking on your hands.
And what I have drawn is it's a photorealistic image of Tiny Tinky making out with your crush.
What the hell?
And remember, you're rabid, you're high as shit, and I go, look
Why
at
is
this
Tiny
photo
Tinky
of
making
Tiny
out with his
Tinky.
mom in this picture. What the hell's going on?
It's some freak shit right there.
Yeah.
God, why are you?
Yeah.
Stop! Why are you showing me this?
Because this guy's a goddamn menace. You know, he only started making out with her once he realized you were into her.
You liked her, yeah.
Disgusting. Wait, how does he
He
do
doesn't
that?
even care
The
about the
guy's a
relation.
goddamn, he's not a hero, he's a goddamn villain. You need to set this guy right.
But aren't I a villain? When I'm in character?
No, you're just high as shit. You're just fucking, you're high as shit. This guy's fucking your girl. That's all you need to know.
You're the monster slayer, man. Slay his ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you grab
And then I use my when I kiss you, I go, oh, you fucking eating bird shit? What the hell?
Is that what that was?
They said
that what he
exactly like
mean?
bird
Christ,
shit.
gobbly, what the fuck do you feed this guy?
What's wrong with you, Goblin?
It's experimental. It's experimental.
Okay.
Birds are like the strongest things on earth.
And you guys are like, good luck. And I'm just sitting there in the corner like,
Yeah, you should be worked up into a blood frenzy now.
He's like dribbling out like bird shit out of his mouth.
I'm sweating profusely, got bird shit dribbling out of my mouth. My eyes are bloodshot. I'm like, what? I want to. I want to kill Tinky. What? Hero boy and Tiny Tinky's in the. Should we do a quick cut to his family? It's like, oh my God, Tinky. Yeah, you're gonna do great out there. Feed him a little bit of water.
Hey,
It's
Tiny.
no pressure.
By the way, I know your tum-tum may be a little bit full from that breakfast we gave you. You know, if you want to bow out of this competition, we can go on down, play at the park.
It's
They
not
just
life
got
or
new.
death.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Hey, listen to your brother here.
I'm feeling great, and I know that Pob is a real sportsman-like guy. This is just, this is the match I've been dreaming of having, because I know win, lose, or draw, it's going to be a good time for everybody out there.
Tiny, I don't mean to, disparage a person that you respect in the ring and everything. And I don't doubt Pob's prowess or his, outstanding adherence to the code. But his dad is kind of a fucking psychopath. And look at him over there. And then it just cuts the
Can
Bob.
you be in front of him?
Nuts.
Like he's sitting in the corner and you're in front of him talking to him, Sam?
And then you move your head.
No, yeah. Hey, no, you don't. No, you're still talking to him. This whole time I'm like slinking. I'm crawling over on all fours. Okay, keep talking.
I don't think you can judge Pob by the sins of his father, and based on what I've seen, he is a truly admirable opponent and is somebody that you can.
I double fist punch through Sam's stomach.
And fucking you grab fucking
and
Tinky.
I put a hole through him, and blood shoots on your face, Tinky. And then I get you, I lift you over my head, and I break Sam. I break you on my knee, and then I kick you under the ropes. What's happening? I'm sorry. And then Brian, I grab your throat. I'm like, you've been kissing Tinky?
Your own son.
Oh, boy.
And I just crush your throat. You go
Yeah, I
limp.
didn't even get to say
Pob,
anything.
what's happening?
Saying, be more scared and
I
scream.
don't think I could be any more scared. I'm in
You
shock.
knew I wanted her.
This was supposed to be a match. I've looked up to you for my entire life.
I
Except
break your leg.
before you were born, but I was
I punch your
anticipating.
leg and I break the bone out of it. And Sam and Brian, you guys are still alive if you want to still contribute. You just
This isn't even wrestling. I don't even.
I talk like the lady from us. From us.
Everyone
Somebody
in the
from the
crowd is,
audience
like,
do
freaking
something.
the
This
fuck
doesn't
out.
make any sense. This is not a match. Please,
Scared.
please. I'm actually dying out here. I'm scared for my life.
Tinky, run! Run away!
I can't run. I have a compound fracture in my leg.
I grab your other leg. I start dragging you to the middle of the ring.
Oh, please.
Oh, dragging you out there.
Please.
Oh,
Please.
Call the police.
I put you
don't
there.
understand.
You will. You'll learn to understand.
Don't do this. This is Bob's doing, Pob. This isn't you, Pob. I know you, Pob. This isn't you.
You're almost breaking through to me. There's
Don't
something.
listen to him.
Yeah, Pob turns and looks at Bob, and I'm at the ropes, just frothing at the mouth, just fucking tear him apart.
You're doing good.
Don't
You're
be
doing
like
great.
me. Be
Wait.
better than me.
Even for
I'm
you,
sticking my hands into the wound of the father, and I'm like doing war paint under
I'm
my
gonna
teeth.
tell you something, Bob.
There's something
I'm gonna tell you
fundamentally
the
wrong with
truth.
our family.
The truth is, I didn't save that kid as fast as I think I could. And now you know. Yeah, he
deserve
lived,
this. I
but
deserve
I
this.
feel like I could have done it better. And if you do this now, if you listen to Bob, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna spend the rest of your life thinking you could have done better.
A tear forms in my eye, a whistling tear, and I don't know what that means. Just a regular tear forms. I'm in such a mental frenzy. I'm 10 years old. I'm high on rage.
Don't do this for Bob. Do it for yourself.
My lips become they're so quivering and tight. Lips so tight, in fact, that only a whistle or a secret could squeeze through them. And I'm just like kind of in like zombie mode. Oh no! He's in there. A bunch of animals come and I start bashing them out of the sky. So there's just an animal massacre element where he whistles. He
There's a
whistles
stampede of elk coming over the horizon.
You hear rumbling and everyone's like, "Whoa, what now?"
What the fuck's
and woodland creatures are coming on. And they're bandaging Tinky, and I'm mashing them like whack-a-mole.
Punching him off. Yeah.
No, I love animals. I think, and I'm crushing them. I'm eating some of them.
He wipes the tears from his face His
that's
renewed,
beautiful whistle.
his healed body.
Yeah. And I'm gonna climb. I'm
just
climbing
crying
up
as you
on the
destroy all
ropes.
these animals.
Yeah, Gobbledy
He's fucking
Gobbledy
weeping.
and Bob should be fighting off animals outside the ring.
And then ding 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 ding. That's the end of the round. You go back to your corner. You go back to your corner, and I
with a compound fracture.
You start massaging. I start massaging your shoulders. I go, Jesus Christ! You're supposed to fall in the third. You killed his dad in like the first 4 seconds. And then you shattered his fucking legs and everything. If those woodland creatures hadn't come in and patched them up, I would have lost a lot of fucking money, and you would have pissed me off.
What are you talking about? I would never. You need to blow more smoke in me. I'm starting to come back.
Let me tell you something.
More smoke.
What?
Son?
You got a secret?
I got 2 more secrets for you. One is, if you disappoint me again, if you fuck this guy up before the 3rd round, I'm gonna fucking stab you in the neck. You're gone. And then the other thing is I'm gonna assume that you're gonna do well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give you another kiss. Make sure to inhale and keep that stinky bird shit breath away from me, all right?
I don't want more kisses.
I love you, son. You're making me proud.
Give me those fucking luscious greens of yours.
Oh, damn. Damn, what is that? God damn, that's factory made.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit.
That's deep in the mines down there. That's that good stuff.
All right, check your pants. Are you hard?
It's from the underworld? No.
Yeah.
All right, go get him, son.
This is from the dispensary down in the mall you can't get to. It's literally the best shit.
Where am I? What is?
This is 30%.
Am I winning?
Listen here, son. You're fighting a really bad man.
And
all right?
he knows he's still okay. Like, he knows about this. His family knows that. What is that? What's that?
You don't have to have the match
That's
like this.
That's the most evil motherfucker ever. He killed your best friend over. You see that guy with the big hole in his stomach?
Everybody loves everybody.
He just made you kill your crush.
Yeah.
He made you crush his windpipe.
Remember the code.
Andy off-screen killed average Eric or not? It's unknown.
And he killed all these goddamn squirrels and elk and shit too, which was pretty weird. Pretty damaging for the habitat out here.
He's talking about. Okay, 3rd round. Like, he's got it in him. Like, he's got the fight. Like, he might beat me if I'm not careful. So I get up on the ropes. Yeah. And I'm gonna do an absolute obliterator from the third rope. I'm bouncing super high, and you're just like, in my mind, you are
having a
fully
seizure
restored.
in the middle of the ring right now.
But he's really just like, and
he's doing death rattles.
There's
He's like
crows picking at your body. There's vultures. Yeah, he's got the power of all woodland kind on his side. I'm gonna have to use my ultimate obliterator move if I want to stand a chance in making it to the 4th round. And Bob is just like, what the fuck is going on? I just sat for 20 seconds not talking, just like, okay, Bell. And I stumble out there. I climb up on the rope. And, do you want me to
grab the rope and pull it down on my weight so it can slingshot you up?
Slingshot.
I don't want to go like 20 feet in the air.
Son.
What?
Get up on the top rope. Okay. We're gonna do my signature move. You're gonna carry on where I left off.
Be able to beat his mecha suit.
Aim for the bushes.
Bob, double bouncing has been banned for years.
Ever since my accident. But you got the physicality. You got the robustness. You can do it.
Put it on the map again.
Yeah.
But will I be able to penetrate his armor?
You will squash him like a bug. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like 2 feet tall.
He's power in the woodland.
He's goddamn 10 years old. You're gonna fucking obliterate this guy.
Where you have double bounced me. I guess you'd be on the other side. Yeah, he is laying there in the middle, just bones sticking out.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, I might have to add on to that drawing some birds around him, kind of picking at him.
Armor? Oh no. Okay.
Oh, and his clothes.
Oh yeah.
Or the mech.
Yeah, that's the animals that came. It was just birds trying to eat his fucking remains.
They're vultures. And I'm gonna double bounce in the air with my golden glory, and I'm gonna come down on him with. I'm gonna do like the fucking like, and then I'm gonna go into the full belly flop. And when I'm coming down, and my facade's clearing a little bit, and I see the face of
Tiny Tinky's little lip
a
quivering.
hero boy.
That's basically the move you did in the tavern. That's dope.
Yeah. Well, it's come full circle.
Yeah,
but this time, that was trauma healing. This is trauma forming.
Damn, that adds impact to that moment. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it would have made it even worse if I exploded Baby Duke, because it would have been twice that the full weight of my body comes down on a little creature.
But maybe it comes to show that that wasn't your fault.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I have a Goodwill Hunting moment. No, but I'm flying down. I see what was once a friend. And I see, this is a really long fall. I'm like 180 feet in the air. like 20. I see the family dead, and I see my bloodthirsty Bob, my godfather. And I come down on a belly flop, and I just explode him. He just absolutely evaporates, basically. He pops. Like, I hit him in his head.
He looks like a little booger.
Guts shoot out of the top. The top of his head explodes. And his top half flies through that, and then his bottom half flies through his leg holes that have been shattered. And it just paints the entire ring red in a kind of a stripe up and down it. And I'm laying face first in his face.
And it's dead silent. Everyone cheers.
No, everyone's just like, they're screaming. There's horror. And then I'm holding just a wet sack of a man with noodle. It's like a paper bag. And I'm like, no! Gas escapes through his lips. He goes, why?
Yeah.
You look for your Bob, and I'm already just at the bookies collecting money.
Yeah,
you see me just and I go.
And everyone in the town this is the 9/11 for Tiny Hero Boys. So everyone's just
I forgot.
Absolutely devastated.
And more than the crushing of their body, you swear you feel the crushing of their spirit, truly.
Oh, God.
As though you have denied
Christ.
potentially this person any sort of afterlife.
Jesus Christ.
He fucked him up that bad.
I killed his spirit. I killed his soul.
Stinky.
So as a heavy-handed victory is still handed to Pob, who did truly nothing wrong in the match.
Guy comes out and is like, Jesus Christ.
His hand is raised
You still have to go to the finals.
to a solemn round of applause
Yeah,
everyone else in the competition withdraws.
as Pob returns to his corner with Bob.
I think I'm mellowing out. Damn, I need to get a beer, even the skill. I think I'm a man. What the hell happened to me?
Yeah.
What'd you do to me?
I did exactly what I needed to do.
And in the end of it, I do a double dive choke attack at you. But
The person who you're afraid of is calling you a monster.
I have a total Darth Vader moment where I'm like, and what about Tiny Finky? Is he okay? You're like, in your anger, you killed him.
Yes.
What?
Every great display like that requires a sacrifice.
He looks like a green sleeping bag. He's not even a person
can you be the
anymore.
for me?
Yes. Yes. And once again, I'm massaging you. Excellent job.
And you
Touching him, you freak.
And Gobble, you take off my helmet. You take off my Vader helmet. I'm 10 years old. What the hell is going on? Did I kill that kid?
Yes.
What? Is this gonna change things in this town, or?
Yes, we're gonna start getting some goddamn respect around here. That's what this is gonna change.
The toughest goblin in the junior league.
You just made. I'm so proud of you. You made me so much money. You scared the shit out of every family here. And
I made
you
$4,000. Wait, what's a goblin dollar?
I made 4,000 goblin dollars.
Equivalent of $80 USD.
In 1930, though. So, adjust for inflation, still a pretty penny. Pretty good.
$400.
Yeah.
We'll be able to live for another week with this money.
We're definitely getting some filet mignons from Kroger, all right? We're going to be eating good this weekend.
Yeah, that's the best part. Like, the bet was on the third, but the odds were the spread was much for Bob.
But I didn't even beat him in the third. It was the second.
Yeah, but it turns out that like everybody was voting for you anyways because you're a fucking freak and you're like 8 times taller than that little kid you just murdered. There was not a single bet for him. Like everybody likes him, but nobody thought he could win.
I'm a freak.
Oh, like in a good way, like
Creature.
yeah.
I'm a creature freak.
Yeah.
Freak.
Yeah.
I said.
Look, some people are admired in the ring and some people are feared. You're gonna have to acknowledge that you're feared.
But what of whimsy and good?
Ferocious.
What of good, Papa, and magic?
Let me tell you something,
Who
kid.
needs good when you have money?
Do you think someone that's truly good could do that to another person? And I point over to the little empty toothpaste tube of a person that you left in the middle of the ring.
I don't see anything. He's 2D.
Some guy with a fucking broom's already off the ring. Goblin D. Goblin moves out the next week.
Absolutely, like this will be a thing that haunts me till my last day. I just killed what was basically the golden boy of our town and hero in kind of a fugue drug state that I'm not fully sure I understand yet, but I blame myself, you know.
Maybe you hear the crowd turn, and like as soon as he gets smashed like a ketchup packet, there's a lot of murmurings of like,
perhaps?
yeah, like I thought Bob was I thought he was a good guy. I thought he was a hero.
Yeah.
He killed the good boy of town.
And I'm just like, I think I'm fighting in a mech battle. You know, I am tripping out. Like, I'm thinking there's lasers and shit going around. I'm doing backflips and pirouettes, and I explode a kid. Yeah, and then I'm like, you know, it's very sobering.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, boo, you, what the hell?
You're a monster.
Like, hey, you killed Tiny Tinky. And they're throwing tomatoes at me and shit. And then when dusk is hitting, I go back up to the mat and I'm holding his little body. And I'm like, one day I will make a little guy your size better for it. And I'm going to scoop up a little bit of his brain and put it in a vial. And I'm going to just say, like, I'm going to put this in my inventory. And I put it in my inventory.
Do you hotbar it? Is it at the bottom of your HUD, or is it just in the deep recesses of your stash?
I don't need it
No one knows
quickly.
where
You don't
It's
want
in
to
my,
accidentally consume it.
it's in my key items, along with a gold coin that is a special relic. I've got a mud diamond and that. Wow. And then I look up at the sky and it's red, and I said, red sky at night, sailor's delight.
Finn.